Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are basically taking an excursion to go and get that very large meat order that we had been talking to you about 2 months ago. Well, they've finally gotten all the processing done. Now I don't know how much filming I'm going to be doing inside, but I'm going to take you along for as much of the process as I can here and hopefully explain it as clearly as I can. I'm 3 days post-op, so I'm still a little tired and out of it. But hopefully this will be helpful for you and hopefully give you an idea of what bulk meat buying is going to look like and the practicality of it. Okay, so let's go on ahead and go get our meat. Okay guys, so we are back at the house. We've got all of the boxes in. So we have a total of 5 boxes. 2 of them are lamb, 3 of them are pork. Now, one of the things that you do need to know and understand is when you are processing meat and having it butchered, it's a little bit different than when you're going to the store in that they have what they call the hanging weight and then the processed weight. So the hanging weight is the whole animal with all the skin, all the bones, all the fat, everything. It still has all of the water inside all of the meat. Now, at the end of all the processing, not only will there obviously not be bones unless you are going to be retaining those as far as weight goes, but there's also going to be water reduction. So that means that your pound is going to be reduced because water weight is heavy. And the lack of water means you're going to come away with less meat. So basic retention, I think that the FDA states is like 40 to 45% of the meat from processing is what you end up retaining. But we've got a lot of meat here, one way or the other. So you can see they've got everything individually packaged for us. They did go on ahead and it's all frozen, which is awesome. And they were really nice and they actually labeled everything so that we know what it is. Some places when it's processed, they won't necessarily label what the item is. They will just have a not for sale sign on there, and usually if it's pork, beef, lamb, whatever the meat is. But they were kind enough to do that. And then of course we've got ground in individual packages. So all of this, and these are going to be our marrow bones, which I asked to retain everything right down to the fat because we're going to use it all. So what we need to do is we need to start getting all of these into our upright that we had reorganized and made space for so that we can basically have our inventory check completed and have everything stored for the coming winter. So I'm going to put you on hyperlapse and we'll see you back here in a bit. Nice boxes too. Okay, so we ended up having to play a little bit of clean cut move down, even though we had organized, or we thought we had organized enough.
Meat Tetris.
Yeah, meat Tetris. We had to make room, but we made room, and we are officially stocked up on pork and lamb for the year. So that's very, very exciting. Let's go on ahead and show you what it looks like over here. All right, closer view.
Lamb?
Yep, so lamb is all right there.
No, that's pork.
No, that's lamb. Pork's up there and pork's right there. Yeah, this is all pork. That's lamb.
That's all pork.
Yep.
That's all pork.
And that's all pork. Down here,
that's messy stuff.
That's going to be our organ meat, bones, lamb fat, anything that we're going to be rendering down to turn into something later. And then we made room up there with our raw milk for the bacon and then the cured end, because they were nice enough to give us the cured ends. Not everybody does that. Not every place will do that, but they were very nice to do that. So the cured ends are just the end pieces off of where you get the bacon along the fat slab. They're just kind of the funky ends that don't slice real pretty. A lot of people in the area will use them for like black-eyed peas and ham. They'll use them in baked bean dishes, use it as extra seasoning in casseroles and things along those lines. So that's just a little bit of extra meat to have on the side to add into our meals. So we are stocked and we are good to go, which is super duper exciting. Now, when we went to the meat processor, this is going to be something that you will need to probably be aware of. Cash is king. Okay, so either go with cash or a check. Most places will accept a check over a card. And if they do accept cards, there's usually a pretty high fee because most small businesses get charged really, really outrageous percentages on card charges. So just know that you will save yourself a few extra bucks if you go with cash in hand. Also, usually most places are really, really nice and they will help you load, and some places will even provide boxes. So they will have everything pre-frozen and then they will go on ahead and pre-pack them in the boxes like you saw that we had here. Our guys were nice enough to do that, but not all places do that. So just be aware that you may need to take boxes or something to transport the meat in if they do not provide that. So that might be something to double check on the phone before you make a long trip. Anything else that they need to know off the top of the head? Nothing that I can really think of offhand, but if you guys have any questions, go on ahead and drop them down below. I'd be happy to answer anything. If I've missed anything in the process that you're curious about, wanting to know about, drop it down below. And I think that's all that we've got for you on this video. So guys, as always, keep it simple, natural, and essential. We'll see you on the next video. And more than likely, you're going to be seeing us cooking this meat at some point this winter. So that's really, really exciting. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.